Luka Garza, welcome to Decrypt.
How you doing?
Thanks so much for joining us, man. You are coming off a terrific senior season, multiple National Player of the Year awards, and now we at Decrypt are talking to you because you are getting into the NFT space. So I guess I'd start off by asking how this came about, when you had the idea to do this. Why an NFT?
Well, I'm studying economics in college, and obviously my dad was big in tech throughout his life. So I think, I kind of saw the opportunity and kind of have been seeing the news and different people, becoming part of it. And obviously guys like Rob Gronkowski and different artists. And I felt like, for me as a college athlete now, leaving college, I think there was an opportunity there for me to kind of have a personal connection with whoever, the consumer is of my NFT.
It's interesting that this is the first venture you're getting into off the court. Just right away, you're going to graduate, and then you're doing an NFT. Were there other things you considered doing? And I guess I'd ask when you first started hearing about NFTs, how long you've been thinking about this.
I think there are, obviously a lot of different opportunities for me to be able to kind of expand my brand. But going through and just researching different things, I saw NFT as a huge opportunity, especially being, I would be the first college athlete to release, my own limited edition NFT. So I saw that as an opportunity for myself to kind of, be different and kind of almost, make history in a way. Obviously, more and more athletes have been getting involved. You see different things. Obviously NBA Top Shot's a little bit different, but you see the way the world's going, and so I saw this as an opportunity for myself and my brand to be able to expand it.
What's really interesting here is, as I'm sure you know, the NCAA is getting closer and closer to approving NIL rights, allowing college athletes to profit off their name, image, and likeness. We're getting closer to that. California moved early on trying to get that passed. What was the situation for you? Were there conversations you had to have in order to do this, since you haven't yet graduated, although you are done playing?
Well, now that I'm not, a college athlete anymore, I'm not representing the University of Iowa as a basketball player. There weren't, many conversations that needed to be had. I have now. I have the rights to my own name, image and likeness, and I definitely am in favor in the future for a college athlete being able to do this. And I see this as a potential way for college athletes to be able to use their brand and image to be able to profit off their name, image, and likeness. So I think this is an important step, and I hopefully I can help show people the way. Obviously I will be doing this no longer as a college athlete, but I think in the future this is a way that people can look at NFTs as an opportunity for college athletes when name, image, and likeness is passed, because I'm very confident that will be with the great work of my teammate Jordan Bohannon and others. They're really, really doing a great job of making sure that this happens for the future athletes. And I've definitely, tried to help and been a part, of that on a smaller scale. But, all the credit goes to those guys. But I know hopefully in the future, this can be seen as a way for college athletes to be able to profit off all of the hard work that we do.
Yeah, it's really interesting you say that. I mean, in the past, in your years at Iowa, were you ever frustrated that you weren't able to do things like endorsements off the court?
I wouldn't say frustrated. Obviously, I love being a college athlete, and I love the NCAA in general. I think it's been amazing. It's changed my life over the course of the 4 years. But I think now that I'm no longer an athlete and I can see the opportunities that can happen for me, obviously I see that as something valuable for all college athletes, and I'm in support. I stand with all my college athletes that I've taken a stand against the NCAA, but at the same time, I'm very thankful for what the NCAA has done for me in my life.
Let's talk about the specific NFT, which you are selling on OpenSea, a marketplace we know well at Decrypt. What is this NFT? Is it a video clip? Is it a photo? And I know there's also a couple of in-person events or rights that will come with it for the buyer.
So my NFT is going to be a collection of different images of me throughout my college career, and especially during this season and last season. And I think with some of those NFTs, there will be exclusive personal connections with me, whether it be an autographed pair of shoes from when I broke the all-time scoring record, or a game of horse, or something like that, or obviously everyone knows meditation has been big with me. There's going to be a private meditation session with me, and then also, a lifetime VIP pass to any basketball camp that I may run in the future, which I'm very, I feel very strongly about doing that. So that would be, quite an opportunity for, any person, an up and coming basketball player, or, a parent who sees this as an opportunity for their kid.
Yeah, that is really cool and unique. Because of the in-person opportunities, do you expect that the eventual buyer here will be someone who's a huge Iowa fan or a huge Luka Garza fan, someone who's already really familiar with your playing?
Honestly, for me, I don't know what to expect. It would be awesome to be, able to share that time with an Iowa fan. But whoever it is, I look forward to being able to build a relationship with them, and I would definitely just appreciate their support of me as an athlete and as a person.
While we have you, Luca, I just have to ask. And before I came over to Decrypt, I was covering sports business mostly at some other places. What else interests you in business beyond just the crypto space now moving forward?
I think there are so many things within technology that interest me. Obviously, like I said, I'm an economics major, and my dad has been in the tech business, for a very long time. So I think there's many different avenues that I see myself maybe going to in the future. Obviously, now with possibly being an NBA player, I'm going to have to look at investing and investing opportunities very seriously. So there are a lot of different ways that I'm going to have to apply, my degree that I earned in college, to the real world. And that's why, again, I'm just so thankful for being able to be a college athlete for 4 years and be able to, have a degree in economics from a great school, and at the same time, what NCAA has changed my life in terms of my, image on the court and everything like that. So, I think this is going to be a great experience for me. Obviously, it's my first time, kind of doing anything to make money off my own name. So it's really, kind of all new waters for me. But I'm excited, that I'm going to be able to use, my knowledge that I've learned in college to be able to start doing this.
Sounds like you feel really good about having stuck around in college for one more year.
Definitely, it changed my life, and I would recommend it to anybody who was in the same position that I was last year.
Awesome. Luca, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for the opportunity. I really, really appreciate it.